this is Brandy with Stitching in Oregon, back for Flosstube number 8, and I think it's only been about a week and a half maybe since my last Flosstube, so I'm doing pretty good on this one. Today I have a little bit of a life update, some news about Jingle Ball that I did. I have the winners for the giveaway, and then I just have like my normal progress along with a tiny little bit of haul. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about plans for next year, but I think I'm going to make a separate video about plans just because I'm doing things different than I normally would. And I think it might take a little bit more time than what I want in one video. So first I want to talk about Jingle Ball. That was a lot of fun. I kind of logged in the first night of Jingle Ball, which was last Friday, and what was that, the 2nd of December or something. Kind of logged in and hopped from room to room a little bit, the stitchy rooms. I'm not a super talkative person with people I don't know, so that was more awkward than not for me. And then I just kind of browsed the shopping part of it, and I watched, they had like this main lobby where they had like a video going of the different designers reading books and doing funny dances and all of that kind of stuff. So that was fun. And then my first class was Saturday with Beth Twist, but my girls had a volleyball tournament that day, and so I couldn't very well take a hot glue gun and stuff with me, or whatever I needed to do the class. So luckily I was able to do that once I got home from the tournament that night, and it was really cool. The class I did was like these pins, making these pins. So I got the kit, and she sent everything we needed to make these. So she sent the beads, the pins, and the glue, and a cork to put them in. They were really fun to make, super easy. And then she sent this cork too. And so I just have had them sitting in the cork for now, until I have, you know, something to put them in. I don't really have like a pincushion tomato or anything, so maybe I need to get one though. So I just have them in the little cork. That's what they look like. That was a lot of fun. And then the other class I took was on Sunday. It was Hello from Liz Matthews, and it was her festive mini wreath banner class. And I'll have to put a picture in over here of the one that I made, because I gifted it to my mother-in-law, and so hopefully I put something up there. But the pattern came with 4 or 5 different sayings. I bought the kit, and it came with the wreath. It came with some vintage like lace for the bow. It came with interfacing, and it was a really good class. I would highly suggest, if you have the opportunity, to take a class from Liz Matthews to do that. She is a human just like the rest of us, and made it feel like you could do something really pretty and festive, and, you know, look really clean and polished with hot glue. So Anyway, those were the 2 classes I took. And then I did buy some things. I have 2 patterns that I got from Heartstring Samplery. Those are in my haul. And then I did order, I think one from Hello from Liz Matthews. And I did order, oh, that was a PDF that I ordered. And I'll see if I can put a picture up there. It was Santa and the Woolworkers, I believe. And then the other thing I got isn't here yet, and it was the ornament book that was exclusive to the Jingle Ball. And that should be on its way. So yeah, that's what I did last weekend. And then I have an FFO. I know I was talking about FFOing my penguin pear by Hands On Design, and this is it. I made it into an ornament, and I put some snow in there, so it's kind of like a snow globe. So this is for my sister and my nephew. My nephew is about 6, and I thought he would really enjoy this. My sister loves penguins. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this. I used the ribbon to cover up the seam of the ornament. And then I have a piece of fabric in there. These are just some like little buttons I got from Walmart, and that's a gift tag. I hot glued it down, but then I hot glued the snowflakes on top of it to help keep it down. And then I just have a blue bow. So I'll be giving this to my sister next weekend when I am in northern Idaho. So that was my FFO. And then I have my giveaway winners. I did comment on their comments down below. I did do a random number generator. I just wrote all the names down that had commented and for what ones they wanted, gave them numbers, and then I did a random number generator. So the first winner is Kitmar 1667, and she won Winter by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And Sharon D. Mondson 2923 won Christmas Tree Farm by Twin Peak Primitives. I did go back into the description and add my email. So if you want to send me an email with your name and address so that I can get these mailed off to you. I'm hoping to get these in the mail this week so that maybe there's a small chance you'll get them by Christmas. If for some reason you can't do my email, you are more than welcome to pop on over to Instagram and leave me a message over there on my page. Send me a message with your name and address so that I can get these sent to you. So yeah, I'm really happy that we had a couple people comment, and I hope you love those charts. So, all right, next is my progress. It feels like I stitched on a lot, but my pile over here isn't very big. I will say though that I got some bad news the beginning of the week, and it just kind of killed my stitchy bug for a couple days. I was just very blue and sad, and I didn't want to stitch, so I didn't. But that being said, I do have a finish. It's a finish for now though. It's out of this Well Hello There by Hands On Design. I was working on Hello December, and I was stitching this with my own floss colors on a 18 count coconut shell from Be Stitch Me. And let me brought a board down so that I could show you these things without the Christmas tree lights. And this is what it looks like. It is done. I still have it in the hoop. I don't know why. I meant to take it out, but I love the variegation in the green. That's a Cosmo floss. And then the red and the white. And then, like I said before, I'm not putting the buttons in, so I'm altering these frames to fit better. So I just scooted this way down and scooted this way up. And I actually finished this last night. And I say it's a finish for now because I need to finish the series. So I have stitched January. So next is, I have to do February. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months left to do. And I'm pretty happy with that. I stitched that December one up pretty quick, and yeah, it just looks really nice. And I'm maybe I took it out of the hoop. And I do have enough of this fabric that I'll be able to do a couple more of the months on it. So all right, so there is that one. And the other thing I've been working quite a bit on is, sorry, I have a different setup today. I was trying to get more of the Christmas kind of stuff in. Now I'm realizing that my table is a wreck and I look like a crazy plant lady. I am kind of a crazy plant lady. That's a massive poinsettia right there. My husband gets me one every year for Christmas. And this green plant right here is a poinsettia he got me 3 years ago for Christmas that is still alive. It just doesn't turn red anymore. But it's hanging in there. Okay, next is my 2023 Santa by the Prairie Schooler. And I am really enjoying this. This is super fun to work on. I'm stitching it with the called for floss, except for the, I used Whisper in his beard, and that was a lot of fun. Right now I am working on his pants, and I am stitching this on a 25 count mushroom. Sorry about the hoop lines. I just took it out of the hoop because I was working on it this morning. A mushroom Lugana 2/2. So all I have left, I have to finish this pant leg. He has a pant leg here, boots, and then a lantern and a snowflake. So it's not that much. So my goal is to finish this before Christmas, get it off of my whip list, and that will make me happy. Okay. And then for Christmas, I ordered myself the Prairie Schooler Santas for my kids' birth years, and I'm gonna have my husband wrap them and give them to me for Christmas. So it's one way to make sure we get what we want for Christmas, is to buy our own gifts. Okay, so next I have Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais with My Needle and Thread. This is what it looks like. This is one of my favorite patterns of all time. If you'll remember, this is a restart. I'm not going to show the original again. And I really didn't work on this that much. I don't know what fabric this is. It's a Be Stitch Me, I think maybe parchment. But I honestly, I cannot remember. And I think all I did was add the inner border to that medallion. that motif right there. I was gonna start working on filling that in, and honestly, it's one I didn't have really the want to stitch on anything, and needed to be simple, and sometimes a 36 count is just not, there we go, simple enough. And I'm stitching this with the called for floss on a different fabric than the called for. I need to work on this one a little bit more this winter, get more progress on it. I would like to get, because I have these flowers done and I have like half of this border done. I would like to get the rest of those diamonds done, this motif stitched in, and I don't know, just I would like to maybe get about here. Maybe I could break this pattern up into sections to get progress on it. This is one of the very first ones I kitted up all on my own, just because I love it so much. Okay, next is my Beauty and the Beast pattern. It's called Rising in the East. Artwork is by Chris Darrell. I bought it on Etsy, and I am stitching this on an 18 count oatmeal that I got from Michael's, and I'll have to insert a picture over here of what it's going to look like. This was one of my whip go calls. I did work on it for 3 days. And I think altogether I got about 300 stitches in. So this is where I'm at total. Where I've been working is up in the hoop, and I've been filling in this column here. The end of the page is like right here, I think. Yeah, and so I kind of been trying to get to the edge of the page and work my way down to the bottom of the page. And I stitched all in browns and 814, I think, are the two colors I used. So not a lot of progress on that. Normally when I stitch on this, it goes really fast, and it did. I like maybe an hour, right? And I got over 100 stitches on it. I've been off lately. Okay, next is, let me see what I got. Oh, this one is by Stitching with the Housewives, and I don't have a very good picture of it. It's called And to All a Good Night. Sorry, my printer's in printer saver mode, so those houses, that's not the color that they are. But you get the gist of the design. I am stitching this on an 18 count that I dyed myself with pearl gray and denim blue. And this is where I'm at. I got to the end of the first section. So my friend Tanya and I are stitching this together. We are breaking this up into 4 different sections, and so this tree is technically not part of the second. Sorry, this tree is not part of the second section, or the first section. It's part of the second one, but I just finished it because I had the color on my needle. So I'm all done with our first part, and so now we've got to figure out when our second part is. And this is my piece of fabric. I don't think it's going to be that long, but it is long and skinny. So I'm very happy with the way this is turning out so far. All right. So that is that one. Then I have, so I'm not done working on this yet for my WhipGo call, but I did technically put some stitches in. It's not that much. I shouldn't even show it, but this is Violet's Blue by Blackbird Designs. This is what it looks like. Go. All I did was put me and my husband's initials in there over one. So it's not a lot. This is on a 36 count. Picture this plus. Sorry, it's still in the hoop because I'm planning on working on it again. This is about how far I am. I mostly need to finish the border on this side, some vines, there's some words, and I still haven't decided if I'm doing the like garden underneath. But all I did was, these are my husband's initials, JM, and yes, I have some counting errors in here. So it's kind of, I bunked into the hill. And then these are my maiden name initials because this is our anniversary piece. So BC. And then our year will be down here. So this should get at least 2 more good days of stitching on it, I hope. Oh, whoops, I need to put the pattern in there. 2 more stitchy days on it. Maybe I can get the rest of that hill done, or I don't know. So there's that. Sorry, Avalon, I'm sorry. I just threw that cross stitch bag on my dog. Okay, this next pattern is one I am stitching for my sister from Modern Folk Embroidery. I'm gonna have to insert a picture because I didn't bring my pattern keeper. I am stitching this on a 40 count Tyco Newcastle linen from Picture This Plus, and I'm stitching this with 2 colors of blue that my sister picked, and this is how far I got. I did get my 300, I think I got 342, no, 357. My goal each month is 350 stitches so that I can get this done by my sister's birthday. So when I started it, the border was like only up to here. So I pulled the border on this side the rest of the way down. This is the corner. So I just need to do the border on the outside. And then I started the first flower. And this is looking so pretty. This is really fun to work on. I'm stitching it 1/2. Yeah, this is a lot of fun to work on. And I know I'm ahead of where I need to be in order to finish it by her birthday in October, but I don't want to rework the numbers because I'm afraid that if I do that, I won't get it done in time. Okay. Last progress. This is also a new start. Yeah, it's a new start. Last time I filmed, I think I was waiting for the fabric for this. I had ordered a piece of fabric from Bestitch Me for Christmas at Hollyberry Farm by Stacy Nash. Primitives. And this is what it will look like. I am doing this with my own DMC conversion. So if anyone is interested, I wrote it all down. My own DMC conversion. I am stitching this on a 36 count hot cocoa linen from Bestitch Me, like I said. I'm not horribly far, but so far I'm really enjoying it. It's looking really, really pretty on this fabric. I'm glad that I decided to buy a new piece of fabric to start this on because and and this is where I'm at. So I started that top border, the inside border, and then that's the start of the alphabet. That's the letter A. And I think I'm gonna work on the alphabet because that's some of my favorite. And then also start bringing the border down the side. Those Hollyberries or whatever they are. But this is an absolutely beautiful piece of fabric. I don't know if you can see the modeling well. This light is kind of harsh. But yeah, so I'm going to keep this out through December and January to work on as much progress as possible. And I'll probably put it away in February unless I put it on a whip go or if it gets called or something like that. So, yeah, that's it for my progress. Last thing I have is a tiny little bit of haul. And let's start with this one. I grabbed, so I bought these from Annabella's on pre-order. And so it was a pre-order for Santa's house from Cottage Garden. Didn't realize this was in there too for pre-order. So I had to wait. I had to wait for both of them. So anyway, this is The Light of Winter by Brenda Gervais. They've said that this is kind of like a companion piece to Winter Rose Manor. So, sorry, the light is just, I don't want to take it out of the plastic though. But that's what that one looks like. Sweetwater Stitcher, Jess, she's working on this right now and she is so far. It looks so good. Go check her, I think it was her last video out. She has a goal that she wants to finish this, I think this month, that she wants to finish this pattern. And with the way she's stitching like Speedy Gonzalez, I think she can do it. But it's been fun to watch her progress on like Instagram and on her YouTubes. So definitely go check that out because, sorry, I gotta write myself a note. It looks so good. It's just so good. Everything, almost everything she stitches makes me want to go. She just did, talking about her plans for next year, 24 for 2024 and 24 new starts. And I think she's doing like all Brenda Gervais or With Thy Needle and Thread. And I don't have 24 Brenda Gervais patterns. I have like 4 or 5. But so I don't dare do that. I'll have to do a whole lot of buying. But I love that idea, and I love so many of her patterns that she's doing. And I think that's why she has the goal to finish this, because she is starting so many new ones for the new year. Well, yeah, starting and restarting. Anyway, long story short, go check out Sweetwater Stitcher and see her progress on that because it's fabulous. Okay, the other thing that I got, like I said, from Annabella's is Santa's House from Cottage Garden Samplings. This just got here in the mail earlier this week, and I'm so excited. I'm really trying to talk myself out of starting it, like right now. I'm going to order the 2 fancy flosses that go in it, Ladybug and Plymouth Rock. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do for fabric. I think I'll do my own instead of on the called for. Because it calls for Prehistoric by Fox and Rabbit. And I love Fox and Rabbit fabric. I stitched on hog bristle, I think, for one of my patterns, and it was fabulous to work on. But it's kind of expensive and it's hard to get right now. So the other two things I have to show you for haul are ones that I ordered from Jingle Ball from Heartstring Samplery, and I'm so excited about these. And honestly, I might want to start both of these too. I can't, look at this. They're so good. They're just so good. Okay, this one, it's called Christmas Bells Sampler. Let's see if you can see it. Doesn't want it. There we go. It says, I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play. Wild and sweet, the words repeat, peace on earth, goodwill to men. And it's just, I love stitching words, but also it's beautiful. And look at, these are little bells hanging off of the border with the flowers. See if it'll, there we go. So this was the thing that I had to buy, and because Charts can't travel alone, I bought the Ye Old Noel, an antique sampler adaptation, and this is what it looks like. And I love this because of all the pinks. No, Avalon, no. Come here. Come on. You don't need to go up there. So there's that one. Sorry, I have an old, let's see if I can show her without. Avalon, say hi. Say hi. She is a 13-year-old Border Collie Rottweiler mix, and she has dementia and sundowners, which who knew dogs could even get that? But she also has some arthritis in her back hips because she was an insane digger, and she still digs a little, not as bad as she used to. She used to like dig holes to chase the moles. Anyway, she was trying to go up the stairs and she didn't need to go up there. So now she's over here with me. Yeah, so that's my haul. Like I said, I have the ornament pattern book coming from Jingle Ball, which I'm really excited about. I think there's 12 patterns in there, all from like different designers. So I'm really excited about that. We're just kind of getting ready for Christmas. Like I said, I'm gonna do a separate video that kind of talks about plans a little bit, but I'm gonna do a different version of Whipco. I was playing around with not doing it, but I like having something that kind of rotates my whips through. But I really do want to focus on finishes because I made this list, front and back. These are all, no, you don't need to do that. Come here. Lay down. You're okay. So there's 44 of them, which I know is not a horrendous number, but I started the year in the low 30s, and most of those new projects I did in like October and November. So I added a lot in like just the last couple months, and I need to start a project for my son, which will be a part of my plans. And I really want to focus on getting some of these off of my WIP list. So like, I know there's some on here that I could get done. Manor at Quaker Hill is probably, you know, halfway done. I could get the Sweaters Please by Cherry Hill Stitchery done. Celebrate Christmas by Madame Chantilly. You know, so there is a handful of them on here that will not be difficult to finish. And then there's ones that I know will be done next year, like my sister's, the Modern Folk Embroidery one, the Beekeepers pin cushion. That one will be done by October. You know, so there's a few in there. The 2023 Santa will be done. But, you know, for the most part, a lot of these have a long way to go. And I just would really like to focus on a couple finishes. With that being said, I'm going to build in some new starts because I like starting the new things. You know, all 4 of those new patterns I just showed you, I want to start them all. So, yeah, I think that's it for now. I hope to be back, I think probably 2 weeks from now is, let's see, yeah, that's Christmas, 2 days before Christmas Day. And my kids will be home. My big kids will be home. So who knows, maybe I'll get another Flosstube in before then, or maybe the day after Christmas sometime. We'll just kind of have to play it by ear. But I will try to get this plans video hammered in and out as well. Again, thank you everyone for entering the giveaway for these 2 patterns. I really appreciate it. I'm very thankful that you all have hopped over to my YouTube. I know there's a lot of channels that you could watch. There's a lot of really fun personalities. And I just really appreciate that you take time out of your day to watch me talk about our hobby. And I hope that you found something to inspire you, maybe enabled you a little. But yeah, so, and in case I don't see you before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. And I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.